The Victorious Battle by K.G. Petrone. After all she had endured, and all the battles she fought, the one she felt she would never win was the battle raging within. A perpetual storm pitting her heart against her soul, a battle between self-love and self-hate, so intense it fractured her ego. The pain so immense she considered death, to stop the pain, to stop the torment, to cease her suffering. The conflict devoured her spirit as guilt consumed her, shame swallowed her, remorse gnawed at her. For a long time she accepted the punishment, felt deserving of it, due to her past mistakes, due to the harm she inflicted on others, the harm she inflicted on herself, all of which has made life unbearable. Now she longs for death, for peace, to silence the scornful shouting within, tired of the incessant pain, weary from the pounding guilt, exhausted from the relentless shame, her will to live drained from the never-ending remorse, realizing she would not find a way out to end her torment, no way to win victoriously from this battle. Her only salvation would be to let go and succumb to the darkness, let go of her every expectation, deny herself love, deny herself family, deny herself happiness. The longer the battle persisted, the more isolated she became, and the more people dear to her no longer called or communicated in any way, nor did they express any concern or affection for her, compounding her anguish, increasing her depression, deepening her despair, amplifying her loneliness. Unable to cope another second with the preempted isolation, the unbearable feelings of worthlessness, the all-consuming self-loathing. These relentless, intrusive emotions ripped at her heart, tore at her soul, tormented her spirit. She deemed herself a coward, unable to take her own life, but she could think of nothing else, other than the sweet embrace of death, that rapture of blinding darkness, where peace would be found in silent limbo, where emotions numbly danced in the shadows, where heartache would be joyfully non-existent. She pleaded for the torment to stop. Every night she begged, every day she prayed, for the dark visitor to quietly take her. She'd lie in bed awake many endless nights, breathless with anticipation, beseeching his company, invoking him from the hollow corners of her mind. She questioned, why should I be forced to live in such torment? She knew she had no one to blame but herself. She grew painstakingly aware only the Prince of Darkness could save her, with his cold embrace and silent kiss of death. Questioning, she ranted, haven't I suffered enough? Haven't I earned my spot in the place of undying peace, to live with where all my emotional and physical pain would finally end, to be freed from this psychotic battle within the depths of my mind? Then, on one long night, one of many sleepless nights, restless, tossing, turning, a warm burst of light cast away all the shadows of self-doubt, as a momentous thought illuminated her mind, heart, and soul. She whispered, remember who you were, before the pain, before the hurt, before the narcissist, the rape, the beatings, and the abuse. Besides, what else do you have left to lose? Stop living in the past. Stop living in its shadows. Do you remember how loving, self-confident, and outgoing you used to be before they hurt you, wore you down, and broke you? Before you were conditioned to believe you were worthless and ugly, before they made you feel stupid and undeserving. You were fun, loving, and free. Their words are not gospel. Their opinions are only that. Their judgment is not final. Do you remember how it felt to love, that harmonic excitement, filling your stomach with butterflies. You deserve to love and to be loved. Do you remember laughter? The hysterical kind cramping your belly. The spontaneous, funny kind making you spit out your drink. The uncomfortable, hard laughter forcing you to cross your legs. Do you remember the motherly love you possessed for your children? Remember the smell of their hair and their soft skin as you gently push it aside before kissing them goodnight. You need them and they need you. Of course you made some mistakes. You've paid your debt. Stop hurting you. Release the past. Set yourself free. You are worthy of life, to be who you want to be. Breathe out the past. Let it go. Exhale the pain. Take it slow. Inhale forgiveness deep into your soul. The bruises have healed. Emotional scars remain. The past hurts, leaving scars as reminders of the lessons that made you stronger and wiser, teaching you to take nothing for granted, each day a glorious gift. With each act of self-love, the rifts in the ego begin to mend. With each secret exposed and truth acknowledged, the less power the past holds. Reconditioned and alert to the condescending voices, your ears do not listen. Your eyes now blind to their invisible judgmental stares. Besides, who knows you better than you? Forgive yourself, value yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. Step into the light, dance in the dark, laugh until it hurts, love without regret. Your past was a gift, not a curse, so you would understand your true worth. Supplying harsh lessons with pain and grief, even harder still were remorse, shame, and guilt. These invaluable lessons were tough to digest, so replace the negative voices, don't let them oppress the vibrant, courageous, intelligent woman they wish to suppress. Release the woman you were always meant to be, so cherish every moment, hold your head up to the sky, above the shame, guilt, anger, and remorse. Stop your feet, shout your name, because you survived hell, escaped the devil's dance, and sang a chorus of grace with the angels themselves. Feel the warmth of forgiveness and self-love. Feel the return of self-confidence. Feel the abatement of self-doubt and loathing. In the mirror there is a friend worthy of love, hope, and forgiveness. She is strong, beautiful, intelligent, and courageous. She is complete on her own. She is able to validate herself. She is a survivor. She is me. The Victorious Battle by K.G. Petrone. After all she had endured, and all the battles she fought, the one she felt she would never win was the battle raging within. A perpetual storm pitting her heart against her soul, a battle between self-love and self-hate, so intense it fractured her ego. The pain so immense she considered death, to stop the pain, to stop the torment, to cease her suffering. The conflict devoured her spirit as guilt consumed her, shame swallowed her, remorse gnawed at her. For a long time she accepted the punishment, felt deserving of it, due to her past mistakes,